Okay, welcome back, everybody. Now, as a realtor that want to make it big in 2026, I'd like you to pay attention to everything I'll be saying in this video. This video is shot out of personal experience, so it is something that has happened to me. These are personal experiences that I passed through, and I thought to share it with you so that you can also grow in the business. Just so you know that if you did the business in 2025 and you didn't get a good result, it's not wise that you do the same thing that you did in 2025, because of course you'll be getting the same result you had in 2025. So you have to what? Change strategy. And some of this strategy that has helped me so far is what I'll be sharing with you in 2026. As a realtor that want to make it big this year, one thing you should pay attention to is what? Branding. Branding is a very broad topic on its own. We cannot even cover branding alone in one video, but for you to know that branding is one key part of selling. Anything as far as selling is concerned, either you are selling real estate or any other product, branding. Branding has to do with your product name, the product you are selling, the location of it. Let's say real estate, for instance. You as a person, remember that you're a product of the product you are selling. Do you understand me now? So people buy you first before they even consider buying into your product. And that is why you have to work on yourself. As somebody who goes for inspection, the way you talk to your client, the way you conduct your inspection, all of those things are part of branding. You know, the way you shoot your videos, the way you post your videos on social media, these are part of branding. Your page name, you know, the kind of content you post on your page, these are what part of branding. The way you carry yourself, the way you talk, who are your contacts, who are your friends, who are your circle. You know, you have to brand yourself to fit to the product you are selling. You can't run away from branding in 2026 if you want to make it big. Second on the list is mentor. Now, having a mentor in my life has helped me so much well in the business of real estate. And the good thing is this: your mentor might not even know that is mentoring you. You understand me now? All you need to know is to find somebody that is having results in something that you are doing. You like what the person is doing, and then emulate what that person is doing, or listen to whatever that person is saying. And that person automatically become your mentor. How do you know that this person has automatically become your mentor? Is that you begin to act like that person voluntarily, unconsciously to yourself. You begin to talk like that person. It goes as far as walking like that person, and it goes as far as thinking like that person. And before you know it, the same result that person is having, you begin to have it. So a mentor we shorten the process for you. You know, a mentor will help you to reduce the stress in the business. You get me now? And then the third thing you should consider in 2026 that you cannot do without is what? Industry knowledge. This alone is a topic on its own. Industry knowledge. Remember that you cannot give what you don't have. So you need knowledge of everything that has to do with real estate. For instance, you are selling in the city of Abuja. What is the trends of Abuja real estate business? You need knowledge. And that brings me to recommending 3 good books for you. These are books that have helped me in my business of doing real estate. These books have helped me so much well. First is what? The Psychology of Selling. Of course, you should know that everything that has to do with selling is centered around psychology. Selling is a psychological process. You understand me now? So everything that has to do with selling is psychological. You need a psychological effect towards to be able to sell. You need to think like your clients, and you need to put yourself in their shoes most times. So you are calling a client and he's not picking. Why is he not picking? Psychological. You know, you are talking to a client. As soon as the client begins to talk, you begin to find out what the client wants, and you begin to flow in that direction. Psychological. So this is a book that you must read. It is a must read for every realtor. The Psychology of Selling by Brain Tracy. I have read this book over and over, and I'm still reading it till today. Second book here is The Power of Self-Discipline. That is No Excuse by Brain Tracy. You see how rough this book is. I've read this book over and over and over. Remember that Excuses are the best and most simplest thing to give. There is an excuse in everything we are doing in life. I have an excuse why I should not shoot this video today. Yes, I have every reason why I should not be sitting and be talking to you today. But I have tried to conquer those excuses because why? I have passed through the process. No excuse by Ben Tracy. Now, you should know that whatever you want to achieve in life, somebody has achieved that thing before you. Which means that that thing you are thinking that is not achievable is achievable because somebody else have done it. You will find all of that in this book. No Excuse by Ben Tracy. Go and get this book. You understand me now? Go and get this book. Seek knowledge. And then I'll refer you to this. Real Estate Laws in Nigeria. Understanding Real Estate Laws in Nigeria by one of our own, Raymond Ijoma. I just got this book and I think I'm liking it. And I thought it would be nice if I share this book with you. You understand me now? This, in as much as you want to sell real estate, you must sell real estate in a way that you don't put yourself in trouble. And how do you do that? You need to understand the laws that guides real estate. You need to understand the laws that guides the product you are selling. You need to understand the laws that governs the city, Abuja specifically. Do you understand me now? And all of these laws will guide you through. It will help you to do the business in a way that will not put you in trouble. In as much as real estate is that kind of business, a high-scale business that brings about good income, good cash flow, it can take you from point A to point B in no distant time. It can also bring you down within a twinkle of an eye. And that is why this book is going to guide you on how to avoid some of those problems. This book is going to guide on how to avoid buying products or selling products that are under litigations. You get me now? So, Understanding Real Estate Laws in Nigeria by Raymond Ijoma. The Power of Self-Discipline, No Excuse by Ben Tracy. And here is what? The Psychology of Selling by Ben Tracy also. I still have other books that I will recommend to you, but for the purpose of this video, I think if you do with these 3 books for the first quarter of the year, you understand the business better and you do the business better. And if you are looking at having somebody that can hold you hand to hand to show you how to do this business better, then you can call the numbers on your screen while I add you to my community of young realtors, and from there we learn together. And just so you know, my name is Austin Efa, and I'm that real estate broker that has chosen to use real estate as a tool to build wealth for myself and my clients. God bless you. See you on the next one. One love.